And with this whole controversy, I just want to point out that I know it becomes easy to lose hope in humanity and in Prescott and in our government, but to give you an idea of where this bench came from, this is a result of our community coming together. So we obviously have some really beautiful aspects in here, including, I mean, this sand is local. It comes from the creek over here. All the tiles were donated from various tile stores in town. The cement was donated by Drake Cement out in Paulden, and all the volunteer hours were by citizens in our community. So if you lose hope in Prescott, just remember that this is a product of the people in Prescott coming together to build something really beautiful. So I just want to say that. What you see here is the work of hundreds of people coming together, not only to build the structure, but to decorate these little tiles here. As you can see, we've got some circular tiles that were carved and painted, and all the broken tiles here were contributed by passerbys in the park, our friends and family, and lots of little people helped out too, which is quite incredible. It's just kind of an eclectic mix of pictures here. So what happened last Friday was we were asked to stop work due to some controversy over some religious symbols that were portrayed on here. We were asked to take the prayer flags down in the Buddha just to sort of to clean up the area so that we could kind of defend ourselves better and say, hey, there's no political or religious agenda to this bench. It's simply a bench that's meant to reflect the community. So we were asked to take those down. By Monday morning, I guess the situation had gotten a little bit more serious, and we were asked to stop work completely. Well, they asked us to stop work on Friday, but I didn't take it that seriously, so we kept working, and on Monday they said, no, you really got to stop. And on Monday, the Parks and Rec said, you know, we'll do whatever we can to defend you, and then by Tuesday, we were being asked to tear the bench down. And at that point, what we did was a whole group of us just made tons of phone calls and said, hey, listen, call the mayor's office, call the Parks Department, and tell them you love this bench and you don't want them to tear it down. And obviously that put a lot of pressure on them, because by Tuesday evening they said, okay, we're not tearing the bench down, but we need to have a meeting on Wednesday. And by Wednesday, what we were being told is that we need to take all of these tiles off due to safety reasons, maintenance issues, and functionality of the bench. And there was no religious controversy or anything like that. So where we're at right now is I've been left with a blank piece of paper to write a proposal of what to do after we remove those tiles to make sure that the bench is safe, functional, and maintainable. And what I've decided in collaboration with all the people who've helped out on this is that we can't lose these tiles. I mean, this is the heartbeat of the bench, and without these tiles, it might as well just be a kitchen floor. I mean, they're essentially asking us to cover it with big, neutral tiles, and we can't lose what hundreds of people have come together to do. I mean, what am I supposed to tell all those who've poured their hearts and stories and souls into this? So we're trying to come up with a peaceful solution as best we can. And I just want to say that the original intent of the project was to bring the community together. It wasn't to start some sort of political controversy or anything like that. So we're going to try to resolve this really peacefully without, and I think all of us are a little bit upset by what's happening, and I think anger is a great catalyst for making changes, but I just want to keep in mind that if we keep our actions and interactions with people from the heart, that might be the best way to address the situation. If I present my proposal to the Parks and Recs and they say, no, we still need to take off the tiles, at that point we can start speaking up a little bit more, but I just want to make sure that we defend all these people, families, children, students, parents, whatever, not with a bitter heart, but just with an open heart. I really don't want to start more conflict over this. And we're all here to kind of come up with solutions for what we can do now, as well as after the proposal is submitted. And I'm open to any ideas and suggestions. And I think that's it. What do y'all think? Thanks.
Permission obtained, or was it necessary?
Yeah, we got permission. I basically, like in Nepal, and they said, oh, it would be a great asset to our park.
So they did know it was going to be colorful and tiles?
Yeah, I mean, I worked with the parks for months before this was ever constructed and gave them detailed description of how we were going to build it. The problem was that when I said, hey, do you need any final plans? They said, no, don't worry about it. We know what you're doing. And now it's kind of kicking me in the butt because they're making it sound like the original plan submitted wasn't accurate.
Is the city saying that they were the ultimate decider, or are they questioning that the Parks Department have the authority to say okay?
Honestly, I'm really confused on that part. I was told that we didn't need building permits, so as long as the park said it was okay, that we were good to go. I don't know what the rules are as far as presenting it to city council. My understanding is that they probably didn't need to know about it because the Parks Department knows what they're doing, but I think there might be some people who are a little bitter that this wasn't presented to them. I don't really know, but there we go. Yeah.